Welcome back to another Habs Daily News. Today, episode number 18, we talk about trade bait for the Montreal Canadiens. Don't go nowhere. Of course, you know the drill. Please click on the likes, share this video. Tell me below this video, what do you think about my trade bait for the Montreal Canadiens? Let's dive in and tell you we're going to talk today. First of all, for episode number 18, we talk about the second overall pick for the New Jersey Devil, possible a trade. We talk about possible a new assistant coach for the Montreal Canadiens or for the power play. We talk about RECCHI. We talk about trade bait rumor for the Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to tell you one specific players. Cayden Primeau is presently amazing with the Laval Rocket. And finally, at the end, we talk about the NHL playoff, a second round. We heard somewhere, somehow, on the social media, some people does exactly what I do. They make a proposal of get the second overall pick for the New Jersey Devils 2022. And we talked about this yesterday in the chat for my live stream. And then my question to you is, are you willing to sacrifice to get a second overall pick in New Jersey Devils 2022? And the player they are talking about to get is Jeff Slavkovsky. Are you willing to pay the price for Romanov, to trade Caden Cooley, or to trade Justin Barron, to trade your first round pick 2022 for the Flames this year, first round pick 2023 for the Montreal Canadiens, could turn around to be Connor Bedard, could be Michel, Fentelly, or Warren? Are you willing to pay the price to get Jeff Slavkovsky? It's not going to be one specific. It's going to be a Romanov, a Cooley, or a Barron with a minimum of first or two round first pick 2022 for the Flame, if possible for the Montreal Canadiens next year. So you do a package deal to get Jeff Slavkovsky. We know the Devils are looking for grade 2 prospect A and return minimum and a pick after that. Or solid top 3 players forward to get their second overall pick. Are you willing to sacrifice Zuski Caulfield? I said no for this suggestion, but we have to pick 2 of what we saw on the board right now on the graphic. Romanov, first round pick 2023. Cooley and a first round pick 2022 for the Flames. Barron, Flames 2022. Those gang, and that's not enough. Maybe add Jordan Harris. Maybe add a forward for the Montreal Canadiens top 6. Josh Anderson with Barron and a first round pick 2023 or 2022. I don't know exactly, but my question to you, I want you to give me in the comments, are you willing to pay the price for what I mentioned to you right now for the second overall pick for the New Jersey Devils? The next thing I want to talk about, we have some rumor where the Montreal Canadiens are looking right now to maybe possible to trade Christian Dvorak. Pay for Dvorak guy, it was the first overall pick of the Carolina Hurricane and the third pick of the Montreal Canadiens 2022. What is the value of Christian Dvorak? I predict is a minimum of prospect A and a minimum of second round pick. Time the team, maybe they could look for trade. I believe the New York Rangers, Kravtsov. We know the Rangers are going to have right now Strom as a UFA, Andrew Coop as a UFA, and they have Shedel as the third center over there. Or they are willing to pay for Kravtsov for Christian Dvorak. Dvorak still have 2 more years at $4.5 million per year. Can they trade with the Detroit Red Wings for Zadina? Maybe a 1-to-1. I don't know. Are you willing to trade Christian Dvorak for Chicago for Derby Dak? That will cost you more with Dvorak to get. They are 3 teams. I don't know you have other team. If you're thinking you could trade with other team, please give me your comments. But this is a rumor get out recently about Christian Dvorak could be on the trade bait for the Montreal Canadiens. The other news we heard yesterday, RECCHI was approached or heard a rumor could get hired by the Montreal Canadiens as an assistant coach, take care about the power play. We know he got fired a couple of weeks ago. And can he fix this problem for the Montreal Canadiens? Do you believe Mike RECCHI could be a solution to get hired with the Montreal Canadiens, been coach for over 10 years around the NHL's fan team? I suggest other coaches could become a power play coach with the Montreal Canadiens. Dan Quinn, ex-head coach, hired by Jeff Gordon when he was with New York Rangers. Derek Laxtel, another great assistant coach in NHL. Then finally, Jimmy Compton, Compound. He was assistant coach with the Jets for over 10 years, was with before that with the Los Angeles Kings, another great coach in NHL. There are other. If you have other coaches you may be thinking, please let me know, sharing with me. Do you believe the Montreal should hire a power play assistant coach helping the inexperience of Martin Saint-Louis behind the bench? This is a great news. The Laval Rocket win again back-to-back game last night by a score 3-1 after they beat the Rochester Americans 6-1 a Sunday. They take the lead right now of the series 2-0. Is the best of the five are going to be play the Rochester at the Rochester for the next two games, Wednesday and Friday, before they return in Montreal and Laval if it's necessary. But again, I want to mention to you, Caden Primo right now, guys, have an amazing, great series right now. It's unbelievable. Save percentage over 9, 4, and 6, .966 yesterday. He was the first star of the game, gave only 1 goal and the 32 shot he faced yesterday. Right now, everybody believe right now Primo, he became the goaltender they expect. We'll see how he's going to go for the rest of the series of the American Hockey League. The next news I want to talk about is the NHL playoff second round. Last night, Tampa Bay Lightning win over the Florida Panthers by a score 2-0. That's eliminate the Panthers. They sweep the Panthers 4-0. Unbelievable. This is over my head. I cannot believe it. But the Tampa Bay Lightning now, for the third straight back-to-back are going to for the third round for the final conference. And then Colorado with a hat trick of the Nizam Kadri scored 3 goals. His third, 4th, and 5th of the playoff gave the Colorado Avalanche take the lead 3-1 in the series, and they beat the Blues by a score 6-3. We have 2 games tonight for the game number 4. Both series, Carolina lead 2-1 over the Rangers, game at 7 o'clock. That's the game we're going to do live streaming tonight. And the Calgary play over again the Edmonton. Edmonton Oilers take the lead right now by 2-1. A really important game for the Battle of Alberta. Yes, I promised you yesterday, I will give you now for today. I'm going to talk about Shane Wright tomorrow. I will give you a couple of things what the people think about Shane Wright overall. So please come back with me for episode number 19. This complete, guys, another episode of the Habs Daily News with the hockey coach, Guru Friendship for the Hockey National Show. Before we leave, please click on the like, sharing this video, subscribe, click on the notification, and finally, below this video. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your comments about what I talk about today, or if you want to hear something else, different contents, leave me your feedback. I will really appreciate it. But before we leave, one more thing. Of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, blessing day, everybody.